stop believing the headlines that say the future of driving is strictly electric. There are 7 massive technologies emerging right now that have absolutely nothing to do with batteries. Today, we are exploring the innovations that will keep the mechanical soul of the car alive, from engines that run on hydrogen to windshields that merge with the digital world. And they are all happening without a single charging plug. While the world obsesses over range anxiety, engineers are quietly perfecting survival combustion and the evolution of digital safety. Let's dive immediately into the first technology that proves the piston engine isn't dead, it's just changing its diet. Our first technology is the savior of the mechanical roar, the hydrogen internal combustion engine, or H2IC. It is crucial to distinguish this from hydrogen fuel cells. Fuel cells are electric power plants. H2IC is a traditional mechanical engine that burns hydrogen. This allows manufacturers to keep the visceral machinery enthusiasts love, but with near-zero emissions. This isn't just a pipe dream. According to a market analysis by Data Inelo, the global market for heavy-duty hydrogen engines has already hit $2.1 billion and is projected to grow aggressively. The technology is rapidly maturing because it leverages existing supply chains. Major players like JCB and Toyota are currently testing these engines to prove they can handle dirty environments better than electric equivalents. By burning hydrogen, the only major byproduct is water vapor, proving that the piston engine doesn't need to die, it just needs to run cleaner. If changing the engine sounds too drastic, technology number 2 changes the fuel itself, synthetic e-fuels. This is a drop-in solution that saves the combustion cars we already own. E-fuels are created by capturing CO2 from the air and combining it with hydrogen to create a carbon-neutral liquid hydrocarbon. The leading real-world example of this is the Haru Oni pilot plant in Punta Arenas, Chile. In May 2025, HIF Global confirmed a massive supply agreement with Porsche and Shell, proving this is moving beyond a lab and into the supply chain. This technology allows iconic vehicles, like the Porsche 911, to remain combustion-powered indefinitely. According to reports from Porsche Newsroom, the goal is to produce 550 million liters of e-fuel annually by the late 2020s. While critics focus on high energy cost of production, a 2023 analysis by the International Energy Agency notes that e-fuels remain one of the few practical ways to cut emissions from the world's 1.3 billion existing combustion cars, which will stay on the road for decades. It promises a future where being green doesn't mean buying a new car, but simply visiting a different pump. Moving to the digital realm, our third technology is Vehicle-to-Everything, or V2X Connectivity. This tech transforms your car into a node in a massive real-time hive mind, allowing it to see around corners by talking to other vehicles, or V2V in infrastructure, or V2I. This sector is exploding. A report by Research Nester values the V2X market at over $3.2 billion, with a projection to cross $100 billion by 2035. Why the massive growth? It solves problems cameras can't. Roots Analysis notes that V2X is becoming essential for platooning, where cars drive bumper to bumper to save fuel, and for reducing accidents at blind intersections. Unlike Tesla's vision-only approach, V2X uses radio waves, or CV2X, to detect a car running a red light before you can even see it. With major chip makers like Qualcomm pushing the CV2X standard, this technology is rapidly becoming a safety requirement for 5-star crash ratings, regardless of what engine is under the hood. Technology number 4 turns the car's sensors inward, biometric health monitoring. Future vehicles are evolving into active health guardians. We are seeing the integration of sensors in steering wheels and seatbelts that monitor heart rate, stress levels, and fatigue. This is a massive emerging market. Precedence Research estimates the automotive active health monitoring market will reach $6.43 billion this year alone, driven largely by an aging driver population in Europe and Japan. It goes beyond just watching you. Martintel Advisors reports that biometric identification, or facial and iris recognition, is becoming a standard security feature to prevent theft, valued at over $21 billion. Companies like SmartEye and Gentex are developing systems where if the car detects a medical emergency, like a heart attack, it can autonomously lock out the accelerator, pull over safely, and dial emergency services. This transforms a car from a simple machine into a life-saving device. Fifth is the death of the dashboard screen, the augmented reality windshield. We are moving past small heads-up displays to full-width panoramic projections. The goal is to keep the driver's eyes on the road by overlaying digital data, like speed, navigation, and hazard warnings, directly onto the physical environment at a perceived depth of 10 meters. The flagship example of this is BMW's Panoramic Vision, slated for their new E-Class generation. Unlike current screens that require you to look down, this technology projects information across the entire bottom width of the windshield. Fortune Business Insights notes that this tech is a killer app for reducing driver distraction, effectively merging the digital instrument cluster with the real world. It makes the windshield the primary computer interface of the vehicle. Number 6 addresses a car's physical footprint, advanced sustainable biomaterials. Manufacturers are realizing that a clean car can't be made of dirty plastics. The leader here is Continental Tires, who have successfully commercialized Taraxacum, a rubber derived from dandelion roots rather than tropical rubber trees, reducing deforestation and transport emissions. They have already won sustainability awards for this in Europe. Inside the cabin, the revolution is being led by Forvia, formerly Faurecia. Their new materials division, Materiact, reported that their N-ethylene hemp-based composite is now used in over 10 million vehicles. By mixing hemp fibers with recycled plastics, they reduce weight by 20%, which directly improves the fuel economy of gas cars and lower the CO2 footprint of the part by 85%. This proves that the future of car manufacturing looks more like farming than drilling. Finally, technology number 7 is the eyes of the future, advanced LiDAR sensor suites. While cameras are common, LiDAR uses lasers to map the world in 3D, seeing through darkness and glare. However, the integration has been dramatic. In late 2024 and throughout 2025, Volvo made headlines by grappling with the integration of Luminar's Iris LiDAR on the EX90, leading to significant delays. This struggle highlights just how cutting-edge this tech is. The technology remains a gold standard for Level 3 and Level 4 autonomy. Unlike pure EV tech, these sensors are being fitted to combustion trucks and luxury sedans to enable eyes-off highway driving. Despite the supply chain drama, the ability of a car to laser scan its environment is the final piece of the puzzle for the next generation of road safety. So there you have it, 7 technologies backed by billions of dollars in investment that prove the car industry is doing a lot more than just building batteries. From Porsche's e-fuel bet to BMW's panoramic windshields, the mechanical future is incredibly bright. Which of these do you think will actually save a combustion engine? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.